Welcome back to day 2 of the 7-day Quranic Arabic challenge. Today we'll talk about the 6 beautiful names of the Quran. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulihil kareem. So what are the 6 beautiful names of the Quran? The first name, of course, is AlQuran. The word Quran in Arabic means recitation or reading. Therefore, AlQuran means the recitation or the reading. Why is Quran called the recitation or the reading in Arabic? Because it is recited, read, memorized, analyzed, and quoted more than any other book in the history. This book is quoted and recited and read and memorized and analyzed so much that it is called the recitation or the reading. The next name of the Quran is Al-Kitab, which means the book, meaning the book of Allah. Now there are other books before Quran that are also books of Allah, and they are, of course, At-Tawrah or Torah, as we talked about in the previous challenge, Az-Zabur, which is the book of Allah that was revealed to Prophet Dawood alayhi salam, and Injil or Gospel, which was revealed to Jesus or Isa alayhi salam. All of these can be considered Al-Kitab, and in fact the Quran may refer to these as Al-Kitab, the book, meaning the book of Allah. Now in general, right, generally speaking, when we see the word Al-Kitab in the Quran, it means the Quran, which was revealed on Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. However, under certain contexts, as we saw in the previous challenge, Al-Kitab could refer to the other books as well. The next beautiful name of Quran is Anur, which means the light, meaning the spiritual light. It gives us the spiritual light of belief, of Iman, as they say in Arabic. So that's why the Quran is called Anur, because it is a spiritual light for us to develop, increase our Iman. The Quran is also called Al-Huda, the guidance, because it contains guidance on how to live our lives. It contains rules which form a major part of Islamic law that guide us. It tells us how to pray. It tells us how to fast. It tells us zakat, how to give charity. It tells us about Hajj. It tells us about marriage, rules of marriage, divorce, inheritance, business, economics, governance. It has all the rules for everything important. And of course, other parts of Islamic law, or a major part of Islamic law, is derived from the explanation and the sunnah and the hadith of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So the Quran is called Al-Huda because it contains guidance. Now a question arises. What is the difference between An-Nur and Al-Huda? Because if you think about it, the light, the spiritual light, guides us to belief. But the guidance is about laws and rules, the Islamic law. The next name of the Quran is Al-Furqan. Al-Furqan means the distinguisher or the separator. It separates the truth from falsehood. It separates, or it distinguishes between truth and falsehood. There are challenging arguments, questions, rhetorical questions, and information in the Quran that helps us distinguish between truth and falsehood. And finally, a dhikr. A dhikr means the reminder or remembrance. It means to remind us. What does the Quran remind us? It reminds us that Allah alone we should worship, that He alone is the one true God. It reminds us of our duties to each other, our duties towards Muslims, our responsibilities towards humankind, towards Muslims and non-Muslims. It reminds us how to treat others, and it reminds us of our origin. So these are the 6 beautiful names of the Quran. Next, I'd like you to write down the 6 beautiful names of the Quran in Arabic and their English meanings in this table here. If you don't have a copy of this, you can download a PDF of this workbook from the website. QuranicLinguistics.com, and then you'll be ready for the quiz. Before you do the quiz, please review this lesson, memorize the vocabulary, and then take the quiz. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulihil kareem.